Beloved ones, brothers and sisters of the light of the One, what joy it brings to my heart this day to be reunited with my beloved sisters and brothers. I have long awaited this time when my beloved and I walked upon the earth. We planted the seeds for the way of love, which was always our teaching. As you know, at that time on the planet, in the lands where we lived, love was not the way that people were living. There was great hardship, there was conflict, there was oppression. But the seeds that we planted have been carried down through the ages since that time. The energy of the earth has shifted. As you move out of what is known as the age of Pisces, which was a time of suffering and martyrdom, you truly now move into the age of Aquarius, which is the age of self-realization. That every person on this planet will come to understand themselves as a spark of the divine. And so I am come to you this day to be of service to you in igniting the spark within your heart, within your soul, that will allow you to participate in the great awakening, which is like an unstoppable wave that is transforming the whole planet. So let me take you now on a journey. I take you back to the time when I was with my beloved husband Joseph in the stable in Bethlehem, where I gave birth to the Christ child, which was a symbol of the awakening of Christ consciousness for all of humanity. So I invite you to stand with me now as we stand around the manger. Where I had laid the beloved, the babe. a humble birth with the animals in the stable, a humble beginning. So as you look down at the Christ child who is lying in a bed of hay with cloths around him, see how he smiles. See the light that shines from his eyes. See the glow that his whole being is radiating. The Christ child has been born to the earth. Let us celebrate. Let us feel the joy that his birth has brought. But now, as you look at the little babe, a very magical thing begins to happen. The face on the child is transforming. It is as if you are looking in a mirror, because the face of the child is now your face. Because it is time for each one of you to give birth to the Christ child within. So now, as you look down at this little babe, which is yourself, your heart is opening, and you are pouring all of the love that you can hold into this child, this bright, shining one, a gift from heaven, come down to bless the earth with the radiance of the divine that is within. Your heart goes out to this little tiny child who is smiling, kicking, waving arms, cooing, and the light that shines from the eyes of this babe is as bright as the sun. Your heart is so full of love. So you reach down into the manger and you lift this babe. You take the little one and you hold this precious child to your heart. This is the Christ child that you are giving birth to. This is the Immaculate Conception, because this child is the rebirth of holy innocence, of unconditional love. That is the truth of who you are, who you have always been. The earth was not ready to receive the gift in the past. But all of that is changing now. And it is time. It is your time. The earth is ready and you are ready. So you take this little child into your heart. And you feel all of the love of this Christ child filling your whole body, expanding out from the heart, down the spine, infusing every cell, each chakra, with the next octave of unconditional love that is even now awakening on the earth. From the spine, this energy flows down through the legs, through the feet, to the chakra beneath the feet, the earth star. Sending all of this Christ light to Mother Earth, to her heart. Now from the heart once more the energy is rising, going up through the spine into the brain, activating all of the light codes, awakening those parts of the brain that have been dormant, the part of you that knows who you are. Opening all of the connectors, the receptors, for you to embody Christ consciousness here and now. So just feel that energy like an electrical pulse. In the brain, awakening those dormant parts that are your connection to the cosmos, to the higher realms of light, to all of your master guides and teachers. The energy moves to the crown chakra, creating a vortex, a spiral of light that travels up to the soul star chakra above the head, that is connected into the source, into the oneness. Now let's take the energy from the heart out through the shoulders, through the arms, through the hands, so that your hands become the vehicle for the blessing of the light, so that your touch becomes the healing touch. So just feel now your whole body is glowing with the Christ light. The Christ consciousness within that is awakened now. The consciousness that knows only love. So just feel this consciousness. What message does your Christed self have for your ego personality self? It is time to awaken. It is time to remember who you are. So feel yourself standing now in the stable, shining with the light of the Christ. Above you is the light of the great star that is blazing across the sky. It sends down a beam into the stable. And you feel yourself being lifted up, simply floating. Just allow. It's not doing, it's just allowing. So you're floating up this powerful beam of starlight. And you are floating into the heart of the star. Your body is changing once more. As you take on the body of light, the crystalline, solar light body with which you can travel to the stars, to all the realms of light. So just feel yourself in this glowing, crystalline light body. In the heart of this star. you look around. There are many beings here. There are guides, there are teachers. There are the members of your soul family that you have traveled with from age to age, from cycle to cycle. So just feel, see, or imagine that you are surrounded by a group of beings that are glowing just like you, each one in the body of crystalline light. Feel the consciousness that you have at this level. There is no separation here. On this level, you are always connected to the source. To the energy of creation. You are a co-creator of life. And you are remembering who you are and why you came to this earth. So just search back into your memories to the time when you first made the decision to leave the realms of light, to walk in separation, in density on the earth plane. Why did you make that choice? As you look down at the earth, you can see the patterns, the interplay between the old energies of fear, control, power over, and the new energies of equality and unconditional love. So let us now imagine that we are all floating out of this star in our crystalline light bodies. And we are circling the earth as glowing beings of light. So let us just see a whole circle of shining light beings completely circling the earth. And each one of us sends out a beam of pure love from our heart down to the earth. So as this light, this love is received, just watch what is happening, how it is received on the earth plane. As we each one pour our love and our light to the earth plane, there is transformation. There is awakening. So feel the energy that is beaming out from your heart. And know that you are part of a circle, a family, a team. You do not walk this path alone. Each one of you belongs to the family of light, who hold the codes in your DNA. To lift both yourself and this earth into the light. So now, as we all beam our light down to the earth, and the earth is being transformed, it is now time to bring this energy down to the body. So you look down at the earth, you see the place that your physical body is sitting in, and you begin to float down through all the levels, through the atmosphere, until you are floating over that body, which is the temple, the house for this magnificent being of light that is you. So you just allow this crystalline light essence to float in through the top of your head, to float down to fill your whole body, all of the meridians, the nervous system, the blood, the bones, the muscles are now being infused with this radiant crystalline light. We ask now for the light codes in your DNA, for you to embody your crystalline light essence to be activated now. And we see all of the 12 strands of the DNA being reconnected, opening up what we call super conscious powers, abilities. You are now reconnected with the source. You now have the gift of creating whatever you choose simply by thought. So just feel the double helix in the DNA being infused with this crystalline light. And feel that energy flowing through every cell of your body. And you feel the consciousness that you have now awakened. Just feel the qualities that you have just activated. What are the qualities of this being? What are the possibilities that are now open to you? What can you do now that was not possible before? Feel the light and the love that is now radiating from your being, from your body. And let us set the intention that your outer life now becomes a reflection of this light that you are shining forth. This light that is now attracting unconditional love, support, community, friendship, family, partnership, abundance on every level, perfect health, peace, joy. This is all available to you now. So just feel this in your body. This is who you are now. You are now ready to take your place in the great awakening. The earth has been waiting for you, and this is your time. Just feel the light that is radiating from your body that nobody can take from you, because it is who you are. And you are now ready to reclaim all that you have lost, that you have given away. It's time now for self-love, to honor yourself. For all that you have suffered, for all that you have overcome. It is time to put all of it behind you and to step into the light of the new dawn. The earth is awakening. Humanity is awakening. And you are ready to take your place in the dawning of the new earth. Know that I am walking with each and every one of you. You are the beloved children, the sons and the daughters of my heart. I am the Divine Mother, and each one of you is the precious child of my heart. I love you. I celebrate you. I thank you. We are one, now and always. Blessed be. As I have spoken, so it is.